Okay, it's September 20th, I believe, or November 20th. Just picked these three up at Odessa in Sanford, Florida. Honda Civic, who thinks he's a hot rod with a fancy stick shift and the little fin on the back, I guess, keep him from taking off. Town and Country, and this nice Mercedes. The Odessa here. It's a pretty good place. Easy access, never waiting, not a lot of walking. But I got a 5-car day. These front two are going to Tampa. Back one's going a couple towns over to Leesburg. Then go to Tampa, drop them, come back. Outside of Orlando is a town, Haines City. There's two I'm picking up at a Carvana. One's going to that dealer, the Mercedes, and the other one's going to a dealer in Orlando. So 5-car day, and we got to get on the road. It's supposed to rain here in a few hours, they said. It's bringing in a cold front, so let's get down the road while we can. I just dropped that Mercedes off at a little business. They came out and met me as I unloaded it, paid cash, and I am on my way to Tampa to drop off these second two, and it is 87 miles away.
Proceed 3.3 miles on.
Alright, just dropped off the Town and Country in that Honda Civic down here in Tampa. It's one of these side streets I had to go, and man, that was a pain in the butt. GPS said, "You've arrived." I get down there, and it wasn't the right building. It was the next block up, and I had to drive that Civic down there with the front end dragging, the bumper and all that. Oh well, but we got her done. Okay, I'm at the Carvana in Winter Haven, Florida. I got a Hyundai Sonata and a Honda Fit. The thing about this place, it's huge, and it's out in the middle of nowhere. But you check in at the guard shack with your papers. They tell you where to park, and they bring the vehicles to you. So you pretty much sit in the vehicle and wait. And I'm in and out here 30 minutes. So I am heading to Orlando to drop this first one off. Alright, we got two vehicles. I'm at this Garber Auto Mall that deals with the police and the county vehicles. I picked up a Tahoe and a GMC Sierra. That's going to Holmes City or Holmes Beach, which is outside of Tampa, Clearwater area, and that one's going to Venice, down by Sarasota. Got the dispatch a little bit late this morning. Got here and got here and loaded the vehicles. It's 11, and I was going to run them down there today, but then another guy called me. He's got 3, 2 at Copart in Jacksonville, 1 in a Copart in Ocala. So I think I'm gonna go back home, drop these off at the house, shoot up Jacksonville, get the 2 Copart, take them back to Daytona, deliver them, then load these back up and leave about 3 in the morning to go down there. It's a good 3.5, 4-hour ride. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I can swing and get that Copart car in Ocala on the way back tomorrow, and then drop it off at Daytona. So alright, these are the 2 I picked up in Jacksonville. I dropped the Tahoe and the truck off in St. Augustine. I wouldn't have made it home and back up there for my 1 o'clock appointment, so I dropped off at a mall. So as soon as the guy forklifts these 2 off, I got to go back up there and load them back up so I can leave early in the morning. It's 50 miles back St. Augustine from here, so we'll keep you posted. This is where I dropped the truck and the Tahoe off. Best bet. I guess it's some kind of legal gambling place. I've gone by on interstate all hours and still people in here. I don't know if it's a 24-hour or what, but anyway, these are the 2 vehicles, the white Sierra there, and then the black Tahoe. So right here, so they're still here, safe and sound. Now just let me go right in here and square it up, the trailer, and then I'll load it up and head home. Whew. Boy, that sun is bright. Alright, we'll get you in a bit. Once again, we got them loaded up, the Tahoe and the Sierra, and heading home. It'll take me about an hour to get home. So then I'm planning on getting up about 3:30 and head down to Venice. So let's go ahead and get back on the road. Okay, Friday morning, 4 a.m.
Turn left and then turn right.
4 a.m. and heading down to Venice, Florida to drop the first vehicle off, the Tahoe. 3-hour ride down there, so I want to get there.
Turn left.
I want to get there 7:30ish. I'm sure being a county, they're not early birds like the rest of us. And the second one is going
In
to
350 feet at the end.
It's going to a police department, the truck.
In 400 feet at
So,
the end
might as
of the
well
road,
get the
turn
longest-
right to Gateway North
Longest
Drive.
destination out the way. I called the lady, says it's about an hour ride from the first drop to
Turn
the
right to Gateway
second.
North
Because you
Drive.
got to take bridges and all this stuff over there to Clearwater, Tampa Bay area.
In
So
350 feet, turn right to Technology Boulevard.
plus I can get on interstate and try and get through Orlando before that morning rush. Alright, I dropped the Tahoe off at the Venice Police Department. I got on I-75 southbound in Tampa area, and I was 70 miles from Venice. It took me 2 hours to get to Venice because of the traffic in Bradenton and Sarasota. It was at a crawl. I got there at 8:45. I should have been there at about 7:45 this morning. So I dropped it off. Now I'm heading to Holmes Beach, which is near Bradenton and Santa Maria Island area. It's like 45 miles away, back north. And interstate seems to be flowing pretty good right now. I'm sure until I hit Sarasota area, but it says I should be there in about 35 miles. It says 54 minutes. There's got to be traffic along the way some way, but sure enough, as the sign says, coming in Sarasota, back down to almost a crawl. Unbelievable. They really should do some of this interstate down here. Can't believe there's that many people in this area going to work or moving, traveling. Hate this highway. I ain't coming here no more. Well, I delivered that truck to the Holmes Beach Police Department, and it's a little island over here, Anna Maria Island. You got to go over a bridge over water, but still a lot of damage from the hurricane. I mean, outside the police department, they had probably 30-foot high, 100 yards long of palmetto trees and bushes that were picked up. You see a lot of trees still damaged and fencing down and all that, even though it's been a couple weeks. But you see a lot of dead palms on the right here. But yeah, they got hit pretty hard here. This whole area does. And well, I hit a lot of traffic today. I had a 2 o'clock appointment at the Copart in Ocala. Got there at 1:45, hit a ride, and the guy brought me the vehicle out. Went in, got the title, and I was out by 2. It was about an hour and a half back to Daytona. Just rolled that car off the trailer. He was in there busy, and I tried to start it. It was a flood car. There was still water in the floorboard, so I just put the jumpers on it, gave it a little power, put it in neutral, and I rolled it off and put the title on the seat, yelled it to him, and took off. He'd come out there and get it with his forklift. So, and he paid me for this and the two in Jacksonville yesterday, all in one check. So this was already paid for. So now going to drop my trailer off, go by the car wash because that copart was a dust bowl. I mean, they got gravel, but about 2 inches of it is powder, dust powder. My boots are white, my truck is white, trailer. So I've got to get over there and wash my vehicle. So it is 4:30 in the morning, Tuesday the 26th. These two here I picked up yesterday from a local guy. The truck and the Cadillac. They're both going to outside Savannah. They're going to be shipped overseas. 3.5 hour ride up there. They open at 8. Got one at a Copart coming back. I'm at the Bucees here in Daytona, fueling up. And I like to hit the road early, but oh man, he's supposed to have sent me something last night, paper for them to receive it. So I hope he gets up early and sends it to me. He didn't do it last night. Maybe he already did to them. But anyways, I am heading up to Savannah. Beautiful sunrise morning here in Georgia. A little foggy out. Sun's coming up, almost 7 a.m. I've got 97 miles to go. Should be there about 8:15. Okay, just dropped the two off here in Rincon. It's an easy place. I'm telling you, it's nice. You go in there with the paperwork. They give their guys a couple inspection sheets. They come out and do it. You unload them, drive away, all done. So, whole process took maybe 10 minutes, and I am on my way. I'm gonna swing by this new Parker station here, get some fuel. It's $3.19 a gallon. So I think I'm gonna come in here and get me a little gas. I need to adjust my brakes. I was just testing them a little bit ago. They're not stopping very well, so I need to climb under there and do a little adjustment real quick. So I'm gonna get a little fuel here, splash and go, maybe get a little bite to eat, and I will continue on down the road to Jacksonville, where I got a 12 o'clock appointment to get another vehicle. See you in a bit. Okay, at the Copart here in Jacksonville. Had a 12 o'clock appointment, got here at 11:30. Hit a ride, went in, got my title. When it came out, the guy dropped the car
In 300 feet at the end of the road.
So I did an inspection. I tested it, started. So while he was gone getting other people's cars, I went ahead and loaded it up.
Turn left to
Strapped
Open
it
Lodge
in. I'm out
Road.
of here by 12. So I'm running a half hour ahead of schedule. So alright, at the Daytona Bucees as always. It's Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. I am going down to Arcadia, Florida, down near Punta Gorda. Pick up two for a local guy, and then pick up one, swing by Orlando, and pick up a third
Turn left and then
on the way back.
Knew he could win on the issues.
It's about a 3-hour ride down there. 3 hours and 10 minutes. So it's 4:15.
turn right and then turn left.
I should
turn
get there
left.
7:25. And I've got a 7:30 appointment, so I should be all right. As long as I
In
get to
350
Orlando and
feet at the
Disney
end of the
area
road.
without any craziness. All right, we'll get you when we get down there. Okay, it's 8 o'clock and I'm about to leave. There is the Ford Taurus and the Lexus I picked up down here in Arcadia. I don't know they drive. That may. This one, oh. I don't want to get sick, but I opened that door to test it. Look at the mold in there. Don't hurt. Oh. from the hurricane. That'll get you sick just opening that door. Feel sorry for them guys that are going to strip it out. But we're heading to Orlando now to pick up the Nissan Xterra. And I got a noon appointment. I was giving myself plenty of time. I'll probably be there at 10:30. So I'm going to hop on the app and see if I can change that appointment real quick before they fill up. And keep you posted. All right, just went on the Copart app. Reschedule this next appointment from noon to 11. I should get there at 10:40, which would be perfect. Save me an hour. But the app, when I saw it, an 11 o'clock appointment open, it had one slot open, so I grabbed it. Now, if you have two vehicles,
In 0.2 miles, make a U-turn.
you have two vehicles that would take up two slots. So you couldn't be able to do that, even though you're one vehicle arriving at the scene. Each vehicle is a time slot in an hour-long time
Make a
frame.
U-turn if possible.
So they have
County
one
Road 761.
available, and I'm picking up one, so it worked out perfect for me. And it's crazy, so I can.
Continue on US 17.
There's a 9-car hauler going somewhere. He's pretty much going to take up an hour slot. That'd be 9 slots one per vehicle. So you try and make an appointment on a day they're full of those big car haulers, you'll get a late appointment most likely. So these appointments I made on Monday. He called me Monday afternoon. I said I can't get down there till Wednesday. He said that's fine. So that gave me a good option to pick out my time slot. So, well, anyways, 124 miles, and it's back towards the house, Daytona. So let's go ahead and get this drive knocked out of the way and get it picked up, get them delivered, and get ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Well, just picked up this Xterra from Orlando. Changed the appointment from 12 to 11. Got here at 10:45, and the forklift guy brought it right out. Loaded me up, went in, got the title, and on my way to 11:05 on my way home. There was only 2 other transporters in that parking lot. That's unbelievable. Usually it's so busy you can't even find a spot to park. So it's like a bonus, make my day a lot shorter than it should have been. Can't complain. Okay, let's see if she'll start. It started at Jacksonville. Nope, lost power. I'm gonna have to jump it again. Damn, just an hour and a half and it lost power. Jumped it with the new NOCO. He just came out. I'll leave it right here. I'll leave it running. Whew. Okay. Alright, let me put these ramps up and go in here and get paid. This is that Xterra I picked up in Orlando. Not happy with it being on the front, but oh well, I had to get them other 2 and we made it. We're going to go ahead and unstrap everything, and he'll be out in a couple minutes with the forklift. So, open this box. A lot of straps to undo. This is where I bring the vehicles and they strip them. Inside that room to the left is nothing but car engines. You see they take every part off these things, label them, and about once a week to a week and a half, they order a 53-foot container and they fill it slap full of parts, engines, whatever's good, and they send it overseas. It goes to Bucees, I believe he tells me, and then is distributed throughout Europe. So it's not bad. Let's go ahead and get these unloaded. I like to pull off from the back. I like to pull them off the back so I can get the forklift under because it's such a downward slope. Hey. And now he can get his forks under it. Alright, that's one off. That way you don't have to lift it, put a block under it and all that. So he drags it off the back end. I gotta take these ramps off. They don't do me no good. I don't use them and they're a pain in the butt to drive over with vehicles if it's wet. Tires like to spin on them, so. But God, man, they're so heavy. They're about 150 pounds each ramp. And it is not fun taking them off, putting them in the garage. I need to do it. They're not doing no good. Sometimes, you know, I think I might need to flip it out for a little bit or something, but very rare, very, very rare. Especially if I'm dealing with cars or SUVs, I don't need that extra 3 feet, 2 feet. So, all right, we'll get you when he comes out for the second one. He goes, not so bad there. He can get the forklift under it, but back there with that down slope, that dovetail, it gets really hard. So, about hitting the sides of my trailer or something, but here he comes. This shouldn't be too hard. Alright. That's why I like an SUV in the back. It sits higher and he can get the forklift under it. So that's two. Of his last video, or I said earlier this week, he had a car, stripped out car fall off the trailer, and they thought it, at the intersection up here, and they thought it was cops and fire trucks came from everywhere. Somebody called that a vehicle was on its roof. Well, that's the trailer they use. They usually go down this road over here, and about a mile down on the right is a scrap yard. They just transport everything there. They take it off, and then them guys crush it. Well, it was having construction, so they had to go around the block through the intersection. When the man made the turn to the left, car slid right off the trailer and landed on his roof at the intersection. Oh, it was panic control, man. Panic. Sheer mayhem. And that was on a Friday, so I've told him it only takes an extra minute to put a strap on.
That one's still strapped up there?
No, that was a tow strap.
Okay, alright.
see you next week.
All right. Are you taking Friday off?
We got container.
Oh, that's right. And I don't know if coparts are open Friday or not. I don't think they are.
How did you get money?
Okay. That is it. I was just saying, after he unloaded it, I said, "You gonna have anything Friday?" And he said, "No, because the container is coming, and they will spend all day Friday and probably Saturday filling the container up, and they'll come pick it up Monday morning and take it to the port." So, oh well, it's Sunday. Got a text from a guy yesterday through a friend. He's got 3 vehicles. Need to go from Daytona to Palm Coast, which is 30 miles up the road. I said, yeah, I'll do them. They're at the Daytona International Speedway. They have what they call the Turkey Run, which is 4 or 5 days of classic car show. People buy or sell. I came home Friday afternoon up the road here, and there were 8 Model Ts past me going up the road. So today was the last day for it, and I guess they brought 3 cars that didn't need selling, so I'm gonna take them up Palm Coast. And, yeah, I'm out here in the parking lot of the Turkey Run. People are starting to leave, but this is the Beetle, the Saturn, and the Mustang I just loaded up here. Just going up the road to Palm Coast. Now the fun part's getting out of here. Place is crazy, man. I think it's the last day for it, so I have to go out that exit there. All right. Well, my trailer rewiring kit came in yesterday. I charged the battery for this machine. I've got to run this wire all the way down the frame. Down the frame here, then across each axle for the brakes, and down to the back. So might as well start at the top here and work back. I'm sure I'm gonna have to splice in. I ordered a 46-foot wiring kit, which is the longest they had, which you figure is a 50-foot trailer, and you're what, 4 feet back, and then so on and so on. But this is what it is. It's a 7-wire, and in the picture I thought it kind of spliced off to go across the axles, but I guess I'm gonna have to do that. Breakaway kit, which mine doesn't seem to be working right, so let's get to work. Okay, come up here to Jacksonville. Got these 2 for a guy, running them down to Orlando. Little Mazda and a little Jeep Cherokee. Dude, it is 32 degrees up here in Jacksonville. Freezing. Frost everywhere. The Mazda took a while to get it warmed up enough for the defrost to do the windshield. That Jeep Cherokee can't get the defrost or the AC unit going at all, so that was iced up. I just had to scratch a little spot so I could see enough to drive out of here. But okay, dropped those 2 off in Ocoee, the Manheim. Shot over here to Copart in Orlando. Had a 1:30 appointment, got here at 12:15 and waited till 12:30 to check in, and it got me out early. It's 1 o'clock, and got my title, got my vehicle, and on the way to Daytona. Drop this off, call it a day. Oh, that's terrible. We got a car fire over here. Looks like the back bearing might have burned up, or the brakes. Once that tire catches fire, oh, you're in some deep trouble. Traffic building up. Oh well, didn't have a fire extinguisher in the car. That's a total loss. Sad. Okay, just left the Copart in Ocala. picked up that Ford Explorer, an old cop car right there, and Xterra. Now I'm going to Popka down by Orlando, about an hour and a half drive, pick up another Xterra. They're all going to the same guy. So ugly overcast day, a little cool, caught a little rain coming here, but I'm gonna hit the road. I got an 11 a.m. appointment at the next location, and we'll be done for the day. Okay, it's Monday, December 9th. This is that dealership. I got 3 unmarked Chevy Tahoes going to the police department down in Northport, Florida, which is just a little bit south of Sarasota. So I picked them up, get here at 8. She gives me all the keys. I got to go find them, load them. By the time I strap them in, go back in, they have the check ready. So 250 miles down there. I should get there about 1 p.m. And I got to turn around and come back up here tomorrow and grab 3 more going down there. So good steady work today and tomorrow, and we will catch you later on. These are the 3 I picked up at Green Cove Springs today, and those are the 3 I brought yesterday. So let's get these unloaded, hand the keys off, get down the road. I got an hour drive to a Copart. I have an appointment at 4. Pick up a Grand Marquis. Oh, let's see, brake. There we go. Oh, I tell you, they're heavy. 4.5 hour ride down here. Let me park it right next to this one. City cars. Park. Well, I'm telling you, man. They've got a lot of vehicles already decaled up there at that dealership that I got to come down. Oh, let me get the other one. Walk way up here and get the last one. Whew. Think about these SUVs, boy, they don't give you much walking room. Okay. Then you feel the whole trailer rocking. Okay, let's see. Reverse. Brake is on. All right, and there we go. I mean, it pays good to come down here, but they're heavy, and it's truthfully, it's starting to feel like a pain in the ass because you blow the whole day down here. I mean, it's 1:30, 1:45 now, and I left there at 9. I can't get there till 8 to get the keys. It takes me an hour to find them and load them up, and by the time I get out of there, it's 9, and then 4.5 hours. I didn't get home till 6:30 last night because the traffic going back is so bad, so I may hold off on doing this for a little bit. Let me roll these straps up and get out of here. Starting my day at Bucees in St. Augustine. I like this one because you come around back to get your DEF. But look at that morning sunrise. Well, what a great way to start the day. Beautiful. Anyways, I'm about 20 miles from that dealer to pick up 3 police Tahoes going down to Sarasota area again. And as soon as I fill up here, run and get a bite to eat, I'm gone. Well, that Copart, I got there 3:45. I had a 3 o'clock appointment. And when as soon as I got there, they removed it from the lot. So I went in the office and had to make a new appointment. Lucky they had one spot left open. So I did pick up the Grand Marquis down here by Tampa, and about a 3-hour ride home. And it says a little bit of traffic, but I'm gonna drop this off about 8 in the morning when he opens. Then I'm gonna go down to Orlando and get 2 of them for him from Copart. I had an email from that lady that they have 5 vehicles coming down here to Northport, more cop cars. I think 3 Tahoes and 2 pickup trucks. Like I said earlier, this trip back-to-back days, hauling these heavy vehicles, and you're on the back roads for an hour and a half before you hit interstate, then it's 3 hours, just burns you out. So I did reply. So I'm over here at the Bucees in Daytona. It's 9:15. I dropped off that Grand Marquis I picked up in Tampa area yesterday, this morning. Now I'm going to Apopka to pick up 2 at the Copart for it. The same guy. Takes me about an hour to get there. Got an 11 a.m. appointment, so it was nice to be able to sleep in a little bit this morning. These back-to-back getting up early days and all that 12, 13 hours of driving wears you out. This is a nice change. I'm gonna pick these 2 up, drop them off, call it a day. These are the 2 I picked up at Copart. Let me get over here. It's a Tahoe and a Range Rover. Right where I drop them off, the city has got a hydrant open, draining. Unbelievable. Right where I need to unload all this stuff. Crazy. Alright, well, let's get these unloaded and call it a day. Well, I got those 2 vehicles offloaded just before a little bit of the rain hit here. Once they were unloaded, I started talking to some guys. A man pulled over, started talking to me. He wants to get into car hauling here, and I was telling him the steps and the process you got to go through to get into this business. I mean, it's a lot of steps and a lot of process, and it takes a month and a half to almost average to set everything up to get into this business. So I was giving him some pointers of what he's got to do first and how to go about getting DOT number, and then process insurance and MC number and everything. So anybody got any questions or anything, you can just comment or reach out to me or something. I'll be glad to help you. It's a lengthy process, but it takes a little bit of money too, especially insurance wise, because you got to do that down payment, and that's brutal. So well, I got that 1987 Mercedes 560 SL on the back. It is going down to Boca Raton. It's 3 a.m. I'll get there at 6:30, drop off. Gotta shoot back to Fort Pierce to the Copart. Got a 9 a.m. appointment. So start early and get done early. This place I'm dropping this off, he does have a drop box, so I can't just drop the vehicle, drop the keys off. He's already settled me payment last night, so everything's good to go. Just keep it moving as long as I make that Copart appointment on time. Well, I got down to Boca Raton at 6:15. Unloaded the Mercedes, parked it, left the key in the drop box. Hopped back on interstate. I'm going up to Fort Pierce, which is 90 miles away. Got a 9 a.m. Copart appointment, and I should have been there at 8. And usually you get there a little bit early, you can hit a ride and they'll come out and load. But apparently, about 3 miles up ahead here in West Palm Beach area, 3 right lanes are blocked. And It's already hitting traffic, so I won't get there till 8:30 now. The 3 lanes are blocked. There's either a car fire with fire trucks blocking the lane, or there's a semi on its side. So, boy, I tell you what, South Florida, if there's a wreck, it is a nightmare to get through. All right, we'll let you know when we get a little closer. Okay, leaving this Copart in Fort Pierce. What a shithole. I mean, I got here at 8:30, had a 9 o'clock appointment. It arrived, it said come in. When I got my title, then all of a sudden other people pulled up and they started loading them. It's 10 o'clock.
Turn left to Center Road.
My appointment was at 9, and I'm just now leaving at 10. And they got all these other idiots loaded and they're out of here. I don't know if their appointments were earlier or what, but boy, that's a waste of an hour, lost hour. All right, we got about a 2-hour ride home.
In 0.2 miles at
Drop
the end
this
of the
off.
road, turn